Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Hard Count. I'm Mike Limam, and I recently had a great interview with Bryce Leonard, quarterback out of Ascension High School. Leonard is a very talented football and baseball player and is gaining quite some attention from around the country with thousands of views on his Huddle page and media. Leonard is a member of the 2023 class and currently stands at 6 foot 0 inches and 180 pounds. Leonard demonstrates good poise in the pocket and is able to hit his receivers accurately and in stride. Leonard's mobility is also a strength as he is tough to bring down and has terrific speed. Leonard and I had the opportunity to discuss his development through his program, his experience playing multiple sports, and much more on this episode. All right, everyone, here is Bryce Leonard. Enjoy. So tell me about your experience within your high school program. How have you kind of developed as a player or as a person?
So my high school program really welcomed me in really good, going from middle school to high school. And going there, I wasn't very confident playing quarterback because, I haven't played quarterback until about 6th grade. So I wasn't always quarterback. So going into high school, I wasn't very confident. And they let me know, they helped me find my confidence. And as a player, they helped me improve greatly. And as a person, too, by letting me know that I'm not just a freshman coming into a high school. I need to be a leader, and they really taught me how to lead a team.
Tell me a little about your parents. How have they influenced you?
My parents has been a huge influence in my life from whenever I was 3 years old to now. They've been there for me since T-ball. I started at 3 years old playing T-ball just in the backyard with my dad, and always they just been there for anything I need sports-wise. My dad's always bringing me and my twin brother to the park, throw football, and they're just always there to support me through bad games, good games.
Awesome. That's good to hear. So what colleges are you looking at right now?
I'm not looking at any specific colleges. However, SEC would be a preference, but I'm just keeping my options open, really.
Well, and do you know who are your role models? Do you have any role models?
Yes, sir. One of my role models is actually Jake Fromm, the Georgia quarterback. Well, old Georgia quarterback. I've been watching him since high school, and I would watch him on Netflix, the show QB1.
Yeah.
So I would watch him, and then I'd watch his games, his college games, and I love Jake Fromm. Basically, my play style is like Jake Fromm's. And one day we were walking in New Orleans, and I got to meet him, and that just lighted my world.
Awesome. That's very, very cool. Very, very cool. So what does your kind of workout regimen look like in a given week?
Workout regimen, we working out at school right now. About 3 days we do lower body, and one day we'd do upper body. And then before practice, we'd throw routes. We'd run routes just briefly, and then start practice after we work out.
And how have you been able to balance both baseball and football? Because you're a great baseball player too, as I've read and seen, and obviously your film looks really, really good as a quarterback. So how have you kind of been able to balance both those sports?
Well, balancing baseball and football is not very hard for me because I don't play fall ball for baseball, which that's what football is, obviously. And I try not to throw baseball and football very much at the same time, being that I'm a quarterback, because that can hurt my arm. But on the weekends, we do go to the park sometimes, hit baseball, and during the weeks, we just do football with practice and stuff.
So you got a 4.0 GPA, you got a really good GPA, and from what I hear, you're a pretty darn good student as well as you're an athlete. So how do you go about balancing sports and academics?
Honestly, I always prioritize academics. We have one period in school where we could, towards the end of the day too, where we can just do our homework. I try to get as much done as I could then. And after school, we go to practice. And then right after practice, I get home. I get all my homework done. And if I have tests, either the next day or the day after, I start studying for about an hour or two.
So I just asked this question as kind of a tongue-in-cheek. I ask everybody this just for fun. But if you were to get drafted by an NFL team, your dreams are realized and you're able to get drafted by an NFL team, what would be the preferred team you'd want to get drafted by?
Ooh. Probably the Chiefs, because I don't really know, honestly.
I know it's a tough question, but you want to be
I would say the Saints, but New Orleans ain't my favorite.
Yeah. You'd be a good second coming of Patrick Mahomes, given the baseball background as well as the football background too.
Oh, yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, Bryce, thanks so much for coming on. I really appreciate it.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Take care. All right, everyone, that was Bryce Leonard out of Ascension Catholic High School in Donaldsville, Louisiana. If you'd like to contact Bryce, his Twitter account is @BryceLeonard_, and I'll be sure to put his huddle link below as well. Go ahead and give him a follow. He's definitely a name you're going to be hearing about. If you'd like to contact me, my Twitter account is @ImamiMichael. My Instagram page is @TheHardCountWithMichaelImami. My Facebook page is @TheHardCountWithMichaelImami. And go ahead and give the YouTube channel a subscription as well. That'd be much appreciated. All right, everyone, thanks so much for listening. And special shout out and thanks to Bryce for coming on. This has been The Hard Count. Do you have what it takes to go D1?